What is going on, everybody? It has been a little while, but we are back. The show may be going through a name change here shortly, so I will not introduce the name of the show just in case we do wind up changing it. But we are back, and we are going to be opening up some 2020 Panini Contenders football. We've got 3 fat packs, which are considerably less fat than last year's, and 3 blaster boxes, which contain 2 autos per box. So, without further ado, here we go. We're going to start with these not-so-fat packs and work our way to our blaster boxes. Alright. Got James Washington, Alexander Madison, Leonard Fournette, Dak, Noah Fant, Ty Johnson, Keenan Allen. What is this? This is a collegiate connections of J.K. Dobbins and K.J. Hill. It's not a bad card. Tyler Johnson, C.D. Lamb, a legacy of Oklahoma and University of Alabama. That would be Jalen Hurts. Carson Wentz, Max Crosby, DeAndre Hopkins, Bosa, Barry Sanders, Mason Rudolph, and Darrell Henderson. Not a whole lot, coming out of that first pack. I don't know why that collegiate connection just flipped over, but got me hoping it was like a dual auto or something. That would have been sick. Here we go. Fat pack part 2. Irv Smith Jr., A.J. Brown, Cooper Kupp, Nick Bosa, Devin Singletary, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff. Collegiate connections for Texas Tech. That is Baker Mayfield and Patrick Mahomes. That's not a bad card. There is a class of 2022 Atunga Vailoa. There is a legacy of University of Alabama, Tua and Jalen Hurts. It's not a bad card either. Carson Wentz, Hopkins, Bosa, Sanders, Rudolph, and Darrell Henderson. Both of those fat packs have ended the exact same way. Here we go. Irv Smith, A.J. Brown, Jared Goff, Cooper Kupp, Nick Bosa, Singletary, Darnold. Collegiate connections, Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray for Oklahoma. Collegiate connections, Brandon Ayuk and Eno Benjamin. Anthony Gordon. We've got a Joe Burrow. It's not one of my videos unless I drop you. I swear to God. I swear to God. Let me reset you there. There we go. But we've got a 2020 draft class Joe Burrow. We've got a Joe Burrow sighting. Oh, and I apologize for the sniffles. Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Saquon Barkley, Jared Stidham, Amari Cooper, Mark Ingram, Dan Marino, Paris Campbell, and DJ Moore. Round out the fat packs. Got a couple of decent cards out of the fat packs. Nothing I would necessarily write home about. We're going to go right to left on the blaster boxes. go. Pack 1, Blaster Box 1. Seven packs, 6 cards per pack. Chris Carson, Mikael Hardman, Deebo Samuel, Tyler Johnson, Emmitt Smith, and Todd Gurley. Nothing coming out of box or pack 1. Absolutely nothing. Dud pack. Ronald Jones, Irv Smith Jr., A.J. Brown. Got an autograph of Chris Miller. Don't know too much about Chris Miller out of Baylor. Not a name I heard a whole lot leading up to draft day. But it's an autograph, so we will treat it as such. Ink is ink after all. Rip open some fresh tops. There we go. And get this thing in the new top loader. There we go. Chris Miller, auto number 1 out of Blaster Box 1. Josh Jacobs and Calvin Ridley, wind down pack 2. Cooper Kupp, Nick Bosa. Got a foil Chris Carson. Denzel Mims and Jamacall Hasty, collegiate connections from Baylor. Stephon Diggs and Matthew Stafford. Devin Singletary, Sam Darnold, Jared Goff, Brandon Ayuk, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Baker Mayfield. Sadly, nothing to write home about there. Alvin Kamara, Mark Andrews, Delvin Cook, Lynn Bowden Jr. game day ticket, Marquise Brown, Darian Slayton.
Come here.
All right, let's see here. We got Odell Beckham, DJ Chark, Keshawn Johnson. Let's see. Olawale Batiku Jr. from the University of Illinois. Collegiate ticket. Again, not really a guy I've heard his name a whole heck of a lot. But, again, ink is ink, so we'll take it. Then you got Peyton Manning and Dwayne Haskins to round out the pack. Last pack of box number 1. Got Christian McCaffrey, Miles Sanders, Deshaun Watson, Todd Gurley, and DeAndre Swift legacy card, Terry McLaurin, and Josh Allen round out box 1. And here we go for box 2. See what we got in here. Here we go. Keep the train rolling. Crosby, Hopkins, Bosa, Jacob Eason game day ticket, Royce Freeman, and Jacoby Brissett. Get my good cards here in order. There's a security tag somewhere. I do not know. Juju, Carson Wentz. We've got a game day ticket foil of Zach Moss. And right behind that is a Zach Braun game day ticket. University of Wisconsin linebacker, a name I actually recognize. I think we pulled Braun's auto out of Prism draft picks as well. But it's nice to get an autographed card of a player I actually recognize. Boom. Zach Braun. And that's followed by Derek Carr and Michael Gallup. Not a bad first pack. Not a bad first pack at all. Philip Lindsay, Zeke Elliott, Tom Brady, Michael Pittman, Justice Hill, and Chris Godwin. A little bit of a dud there. That's all right. Moving right along. Olabisi Johnson, David Montgomery, Jake Fromm, and Jacob Eason. Collegiate Connections, Hunter Renfrow, and Travis Kelce. DJ Moore, TJ Hawkinson, Matt Ryan. Hey, there's a name I recognize. From University of Missouri, Kelly Bryant. I don't quite remember where he wound up going, but Mizzou quarterback. Followed that guy closely for the last year or so, so it's a guy I actually understand. And then the last two cards are Lamar Jackson and Cortland Sutton. Phillip Rivers, Emmitt Smith, Todd Gurley, Brandon Ayuk, Preston Williams, and Gardner Minshew. Barry Sanders, Mason Rudolph, Darrell Henderson, Legacy, Kyler Murray, Aaron Jones, and another Kyler Murray. If this was last year's, I'd have been very happy with those two cards, but it's 2020, not 2019. Last box, here we go. Here we go. Last box of the show for today. Let's hope we can get something really good out of these. That would make my afternoon. Emmitt Smith, Todd Gurley, Josh Jacobs. Another Mizzou guy, Jordan Elliott. And that is a blue parallel. Notice this was white. This is a blue parallel of Jordan Elliott. Doesn't appear to be numbered, but it is the blue parallel. There it is, right there. You can see the blue highlights. Last two cards are Deshaun Watson, Ryan Finley. Stafford, Stephon Diggs. There's a DeAndre Hopkins blue foil parallel. Denzel Mims and McCall Hasty. James Washington and Alexander Madison. Garoppolo, Mayfield, Marquise Brown, Laviska Shenault Jr. draft class, Fournette, Dak Prescott. Darius Slayton, Peyton Manning, Dwayne Haskins, Brian Edwards, Noah Fant, and Ty Johnson. Excuse me. Terry McLaurin, Josh Allen, Brett Favre, Shaquille Quarterman. University of Miami, the U. Linebacker. Again, not a name that I'm a whole lot familiar with, but there she is. Then you got Keenan Allen and Christian Kirk to round out the pack. 2 packs left. The autos are gone. Let's hope we can pull out something cool. We've got a Deontay Johnson, Sony Michel, Jerry Rice, Legacy, Zeke Elliott and J.K. Dobbins, Michael Thomas, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Marlon Mack, Daniel Jones, game day ticket of KJ Hill, Russell Wilson, and Jacoby Myers. All right, guys. Well, that's going to round out 2020 Panini Contenders. We've got Shaquille Quarterman, Jordan Elliott, blue parallel. Kelly Bryant, Zach Baum, Olawale Batiku Jr., and Chris Miller for our autographs. Our hit cards are DeAndre Hopkins, blue foil parallel, a game day diamond parallel, I'm going to guess that's what that is, of Zach Moss, a game day ticket of Eason, Collegiate Connections, Denzel Mims and Jamal Hasty, blue foil parallel of Chris Carson, Joe Burrow, Eno Benjamin, and Brandon Ayuk, Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts, Collegiate Connections, Legacy, Tua and Jalen Hurts for Alabama, Tua Tunga Vailoa, Draft Class 2020, Collegiate Connections, Baker and Patrick Mahomes, and a Collegiate Connections, J.K. Dobbins and K.J. Hill. All right, guys. Well, that is it. Until next time, we're out of here.